Are you really going to eat a freaking bagel right now, Booch? Are you serious? What a way to start a show. Might as well start it right there. Booch, lift that bagel up. Is that a bagel or a donut? Even better, a donut. Oh my gosh. It's Captain Donut over here. Vincent Kennedy Bucci with the reigning, defending, undisputed Wentz World Prediction Champion for the time being. On his road to Damascus, we have the one and only Desmond Dagenhart, Damaskian Lycan.
That's right. You're champion in both the Wenz and Boochcast. I'm just holding on to this, and I'm going to give you guys a little sneak preview of something. I'm not going to fully introduce this to the Boochcast until Mania when it's passed over, but this is the last pay-per-view that this particular title is going to be defended, because we're doing away with the plastic belt, the classic, and I have once again, with my own money, decided to update us and get us a nice leather belt.
Okay. Just make sure you bring the old one so I can put it in the trophy case.
I'll have it. All
right.
But so we got the new belt.
Very nice. Thank you for your contribution to the show, Damaskian Lycan.
Well, if I'm going to compete for something, I want it to look good.
Well, 'tis the season. Is it the season for repetition or a new, fresh crowned champion? We have 2 nights. I said 2 nights to determine said outcome. Let's get to it, gentlemen. Night 1, April 19th, ought to be a diaper dandy. Saturday night, the night before Easter. You haven't had all your chocolate. You're not all crashing yet. You're in your right mind, right? Set out those Easter baskets. Don't let that Easter bunny bite you. It's not real anyway. Sorry, kids. Let's get to the first match. Gunther versus Jey Uso for the singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Listen, we've talked about this. The elephant in the middle of the room, obviously, is can we endure? And I think that's the right word to use. Can this wrestling community endure a tenured championship reign by Jey Uso? The Wenz is going to give this first prediction here, and then we'll let the champion, of course, follow, and then Booch, and we'll go in reverse order, snake draft order here for the remaining picks. I am going to go out on a limb that for the last month, I have been assuming, just an assumption, Gunther's losing this. He's definitely losing this, right, guys? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is going to be the swerve match of the night. It's so sure of a thing. I'm going to go out. I go bold, guys. I go bold. I'm going to say that Gunther retains the championship. It doesn't have to be clean. I'm not calling it a clean retention, but he will walk out as World Heavyweight Champion after Saturday night. Our resident champion shaking his head in disgust with the Wenz here. Damaskian Lycan, Desmond Dagenhart, don't break mine. What say you, sir?
Disgust is a very strong word. Humor is more about it. It's funny. I find that hilarious that you think that in any way that makes any sense. The storyline is already set. Jey has gone through his I've been doubting myself phase. He's got his comeback. He's no longer scared of him, and Gunther has shown cracks in his emotions. This is it. I think everyone knows what's happening. I don't think that Jey will be a long-term champion, but he is winning at WrestleMania. There is no doubt in my mind at all.
Booch?
Well, first of all, I want to clarify something right at the top of the show. Yes, I do have a box of donuts here. This is mostly to cool my blood pressure. So I apologize in advance if I'm a little snippy. I'm old, I'm tired, I'm beat up, and I'm looking at a card that was booked by fucking children. But I got something I want to say here. Obviously, it's a given. I'll say this right off the bat. Yes, Jey Uso's winning. However, I'd like to ask a question, if I may. Maybe someone could answer it for me. Jey Uso, what is the nickname that Jey Uso gave?
Main event. Main event.
Right, main, interesting. Am I the one that finds it weird? This is main event. Jey Uso is now in your city, and he's not the main event. Anybody got, like, am I the only one that thinks this is false advertising right here? Like, this is main event Jey Uso. They gave this man the Royal Rumble. He's winning the World Heavyweight title. You're putting him in this big match. Triple H had the balls to say this was box office when he doesn't sell any fucking tickets. I found that laughable. And yet, you're putting all the marbles on Jey Uso being a world's champion and a main event player, and he's not headlining the show. Now, obviously, it's no secret. I was not happy when Jey Uso won. I know he's winning the title. I dare say he don't deserve it. But because he won the Rumble, and I've always said the winner of the Rumble should main event WrestleMania. I am a lot of things. A hypocrite is not one of them. So I was at peace with this. Okay, Jay's got some main event, at least one of them. Let's see how he does. Then I find out he's not the main event, which blows my mind. I've also heard Desmond say, we talked about this off air, he believes that it should go to the most impactful story. 100% he believes that. Which is also weird, because we're now also saying this story is not impactful enough to main event WrestleMania. So now it doesn't fit my standards, apparently, or his. Triple H has also said, I'm going to give it to the most gravity and the most momentum. Another interesting thing, because when I said that I was against Jey Uso being the champ right now, and he could wait till later, one of the things Desmond said back to me was, if they did it now, it would kill his momentum. So how does it kill his momentum when Triple H is basically saying there's no momentum to kill? So this is like the thing that's blowing my mind. Everybody's telling me this guy's over. Is he really over? Or is it just yeet is over? Because think about it. He gave a, hold on, I'll let you talk. He gave a passionate promo the week after his brother got beat up. In fact, he showed more emotion during that promo and winning the Rumble than when he watched his brother get beat to a bloody pulp. Bear that in mind. He cried the week after, but not during. I found that weird. But yet, every time he's given this promo, and I'll give him credit, he fired up. What's the crowd doing? Yeet, because that's all they care about. That's why when they say he's a money draw, he sells t-shirts. What's on the t-shirts? Yeet. So, what are we doing here? This is like this is a joke. Desmond, you can go now. I need a donut.
It's real simple. The same thing, the same reason that he is getting this championship match at Mania is the same reason John Cena got all those championship matches all those years ago. It sure as fuck wasn't because he could wrestle. Because we all know Cena's not the greatest wrestler. Never has been. He is a decent talker, and he sells merchandise. Those are the metrics that the WWE uses. Now, one way or the other, you're saying, he's not main eventing, so he has no momentum. It's not that he has no momentum. It's that, let's be real here. Seth Rollins and CM Punk has been going for 2 years. That right there is made. The whole thing with Roman Reigns and CM Punk has been going for almost a year as well. So we have that has a lot more momentum than Jey Uso and Gunther, which only been going a handful of months. I know that doesn't make you happy, but that makes sense. It makes sense. He is selling tickets. He's selling merch. Yes, his catchphrase is on the t-shirt. That is the truth for literally everybody else. What's on every single one of John Cena's t-shirts? Hustle, loyalty, respect. His fucking catchphrase. It's the same thing. Every person out there. What's on LA Knight's t-shirts? Yeah. It does. You sit there and act like the LA Knight should be the main event of everything. But I'll tell you what. Jey Uso's outselling LA Knight. Jey Uso is outselling the vast majority of that locker room in merch sales. Period.
Well, hold up. Wait a minute. I never said he didn't sell t-shirts. I literally said that's what he does. I'm saying tickets.
But that's the thing. That is how they determine who the champion is. And you have two.
So you have two be drunk how he doesn't want you to sell a bunch of t-shirts. Is that the message I'm getting here? Because he doesn't sell tickets. The ticket sales for WrestleMania have reflected that.
You know,
since he won the Rumble, They did.
In all fairness, the ticket sales at WrestleMania are down because the fucking costs are stupidly astronomical.
Well, WrestleMania's always been expensive.
Not like this.
Yeah, I mean every ticket costs an arm and a leg now. A concert,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. The fees surpass the actual cost of your seat. So yeah, we got to move on. We got to move on. Interesting takes. Obviously, I'm standing alone here,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do it proudly. That's the first match. On to the next.